Hello everybody, welcome back. So this is the part following the last video that I did, where the listener, aka you, gets stabbed in the side and then dies from blood loss. This takes the point of Solar's view and what he sees since we are dead. Let's get on to the video. Solar hears the scream. It sounds like the listener. He immediately goes running to see if the listener was okay. He can't find you anywhere. The last time he remembered was you being outside. So he quickly runs outside. If I'm not mistaken, it was raining. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, I think it was raining. I have to go check back in the other video, but we're gonna say it was raining. I don't remember. That was a couple of days ago. It's actually a couple of weeks. It's pouring rain. Solar immediately sees a flashlight that is flickering, and it's a dim light. He immediately goes running over to the flashlight. Solar picks up the flashlight. He starts looking around the alleyway with the flashlight dimly lit, until he came across the listener's dead body, lying limp on the ground, blood flowing into the nearby drain. With tears bubbling up in Solar's eyes, he quickly runs over to the listener's limp, dead body, before collapsing onto his knees right in front of the listener's body. He gingerly picks up the dead listener's body, tears streaming down his face. Cursing to himself that he shouldn't have let the listener out of his sight. Solar notices the stab wound on the side of the listener's body. Solar knew the listener was stabbed, but doesn't know who stabbed the listener, though. Filled with sadness and rage, he quickly picked up the listener's body, which lay limp in his arms. It was closing time anyway. There was nobody inside the daycare except for him, Sun, Moon, maybe some others. But Earth, though, he didn't want Earth to see the limp body that he held in his hands. He ran inside. Thank God Earth or Luna wasn't there, but Sun and Moon were. He quickly barged in. What was Solar? What are you holding? Solo collapsed to his knees, crying while holding the listener's limp body. Blood still streaming. Is that the listener? Son, oh, hold on. Why did I sound like Luna? Okay. Is that the listener? Son chimed in. Horrified expression on his face. Solo nodded. While crying out. Oh no. Earth and Luna are gonna be here. I had to tell them that they shouldn't come and we're just closing up. They cleaned everything. So they're not coming over. And we should deal with this. Moon said. Then he stepped away. Called Earth and Luna to tell them that they don't need to come down and everything's clean. And then he walked over to Solo, still clutching the limp, dead body of the listener. Come on, Solo. We need to bury them. I know that this is not what you want. Not after what happened to Jack. Having one of your kids being taken away was bad enough. But now both of them, one dead, the other one who knows where. I don't know what's going to happen to you. But we need to make sure that you don't do anything that involves harming yourself. Moon and Sun helped Solo bury the listener. Solo sat there for a couple of hours before heading home. When he got home, his expression was blank, almost emotionless. He went directly to his room. Son, don't even think about it, Moon said. He's not gonna listen to anybody. Not with the grief-stricken. He's way too grief-stricken to listen to anybody right now. Not even Nebula. I'm gonna have to inform Luna about this, but Earth, I don't know how she's gonna take this when she finds out that the listener's dead. Sun breathed in a very heavy sigh. When do you think we're going to tell them? Sun said. I'll probably have to tell them maybe in an hour or so. It's been a long day anyway. He's gonna start blaming himself. Son, I know that. He's gonna start blaming himself that he should have never let Listener out of his sight. He should have denied and said no for them to go outside alone. while it's pouring raining. Then he hears a scream, and then he runs and then finds the dead body in an alleyway. How is that gonna work out for him? Son, we need to make sure nothing bad happens to him, that him and he involves harming himself or doing anything else. That is our main priority right now. We just got him back. We are not letting him die again. Just go up to your room, son. You need the rest. It's been a long night. We took a couple of hours just to bury the body. You're tired. I know you are. Go on to bed. What about you, Moon? I'll tell him about this and Monty. And I don't think Solid is going to talk much anyway. So I'm gonna have to tell her this. Okay. Son said quietly before walking up to his room. Inside. Fish, Jack. Now the listener. What else is gonna happen that's bad to this family? Solar from the other side of the door was hearing everything. Still the blank, emotionless look on his face. He got up and walked to his bed. Sat down, holding a picture of him, Jack, and the listener. He silently cried to himself. Oh no, I didn't let them out of my sight. This wouldn't have happened. Solar heard a knock on his door. What do you want? It's just me, Solar. I don't want to talk right now. Just go away. Okay. I'll go away. If you need anything, though, just call for one of us. We'll come to you. Solar didn't reply to it. He heard Moon walk off. Then he remembered something. The drawing that you made for him. He quickly opened one of his drawers and pulled it out. There was a drawing of an animatronic on there that roughly resembled you, but more on the, like, you were actually one of Solar's kids and actually kind of looked somewhat like him, but with Jack's hat. Then you got an idea. He can rebuild. He can build a body. And maybe the listener's soul could possess the body? He'll have to make blueprints. A drawing wouldn't be enough. He immediately got on to making the blueprints. Next day, he woke up on the floor. Worked himself until he fell asleep on the floor. Your head. He noticed the blueprints and then remembered what he was working on. He was still very grief-stricken, though. He barely got anything done on it. He spent the next month in his room, constructing the blueprints for what would be the listener's new body. And there we are. Oh, that was something. But Solar will go on to start constructing your new body. And well, you're gonna see inside the next video what will happen. It's probably gonna take both points of view, yours and Solar's, because I'm planning something out for that already. So yeah, bye.